The last thing that the 2 million Palestinians living in Gaza want to see on their social media feeds is that Gaza is trending. Because when Gaza is trending, it usually means the Israelis are bombing and civilians are getting killed. When Gaza is trending and the Israeli army says it's out to destroy military targets only, residential tower blocks are reduced to rubble. Schools and media organizations get hit. News organizations are struggling to keep up with developments. Israeli ground troops moving onto the border with Gaza. Communal violence breaking out in multiple Israeli cities. Reports of attempted lynchings on both sides. Talk from the Israeli president of a looming civil war. And Palestinians find themselves telling their story on social media to elements of the global media that don't seem or want to understand. Many protesters, armed with nothing more than their phones, used them to document the Sheikh Jarrah story on social media, particularly on Instagram.
Another video was of the bombing on the residential building in Beit Hanun.
The initial fuse for this escalation was lit not in Gaza, but in East Jerusalem, Sheikh Jarrah, a long-time Arab neighborhood where Palestinians are now facing expulsion from their homes by yet more Jewish Israelis. Armed settlers confronted Palestinians on their doorsteps. The demonstrations that took place and the crackdown by Israeli security forces led to what many news organizations still call clashes. They were more like mismatches. Israeli police used tear gas, stun grenades, and rubber-tipped bullets against unarmed protesters, more than 600 of whom were injured, compared to roughly 20 police. As the Sheikh Jarrah story escalated and the images grew more difficult to watch, Twitter and Facebook started taking down content. Some was flagged as hate speech. Many accounts were blocked. Palestinians have seen this before. Big tech platforms deleting material that exposes Israeli human rights crimes. Often, those platforms are told to do so by the authorities, something Israel's justice minister boasted about publicly in 2016.
לפני שנה השיתוף פעולה, הייתי אומרת, היה עומד על 50%. 50% ממה שביקשנו היה מוסר. היום פייסבוק מסירה כבר 95% מהתכנים שאנחנו מבקשים.
So when Twitter and Instagram, which is headed by Adam Mosseri, an American Israeli, blamed their content takedowns on a technical bug, Palestinians weren't buying it.